60, check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Operating from the gun, Sawyer. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And they'll make sure he's touched down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They're just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
Robinson will try to pick it up. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. That good for 19 and a first down. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
60 bikes, go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. This pass is caught by London. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Ready.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Operating from the gun, Sawyer. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor to about the 33-yard line. You talk about this Falcon defense.
They come into top
10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's just set. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
11, 11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
11, MT, paint. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Stop.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Sawyer. Over the middle, caught by London. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Sawyer. Washington's got it. Still going inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football, as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
19, Charger, 9.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Ready? 279 Broncos. Cowboy it.
Operating from the gun, Sawyer. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they'll do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick 1st down.
Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 10.
Gun. Start.
Here's Burrow. That's complete. Lambert Smith. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
180. 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Ja'Marr Chase, 32 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
And London, the motion man right. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep. And a give to Robinson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Drop this. 60 average. 60 average. 70 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw. Sawyer. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer.
Operating from the gun. Sawyer. Short throw caught by Pitts. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
They gave him the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second and 7.
Panther 60. Panther Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Sawyer. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6 now.
18
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Sawyer. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 19 seconds. 60 by 10. 60 by 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now another shot here at the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield. So a solid return to the 50. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Nifty move. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Gun. 12. Hey, can.
Now Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. A gain of 5. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
180. Where's hot?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. 38-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180. Play hot.
Burrow will throw. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
11. Stop.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Stop. 180. 12. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and look to nets on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Robinson up the middle. Powers through. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Number 50, A.K.A. Robert. 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Sawyer. Quick throw there is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Playing time. 11.
And Burrow going to change the play.
11, Thomas.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After that last play, we've got an injured man, and it's a big one. Joe Burrow shaken up. And you hope this is nothing serious. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Waiting. Omaha, ready, blue.
Now it's the backup Stafford. That one caught by all, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
50-50.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Middle. Hey, give me radar.
Throwing is Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Stafford looks to throw again. Being chased out left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now at 17-13. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw. Sawyer. Got a man. It's London. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sawyer throws right back to London. Complete again. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That throw right sideline is complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Viking 18. Rig alert! Rig alert! Rig! Rig!
Robinson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Ready! Craft all 80! Go street!
Robinson again. And this time he is in for a Falcon touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space when they're back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Sawyer. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Sawyer.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Sawyer locates Mooney on the out route. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sawyer. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll work down inside the 45. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Over the middle, caught by London. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Sawyer. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add to their fourth quarter lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Two timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Now Burrow changing things up here. Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Here we go, 12, 12, 80, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
To throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick when you don't get